Well, today is Tuesday, my dudes. I can't do it well. I don't know, 24 years old. I haven't screamed since I was like a teenager, back when you used to scream about everything. I try to do something for my little YouTube audience here. How you doing? How you doing, bro? You know me. I'm just chilling like a villain here. Hoping that we don't have what happened last time, preferably. That's what I'm hoping for, but you never know. We got 4 comments. Okay. Hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing, Michael? I'm doing good. Early this time. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Reach, you always come like in the middle and stuff. Yeah, no, today was like, okay, guys, you're gonna make fun of me here, and I probably deserve it. I woke up at 5:13 and was still tired. Like I straight up slept the day, and then I had to get up because I don't usually, if you have to set an alarm to make sure you get on the post office on time, unless it's Saturday, you probably have a horrible sleep schedule like me. So I was able to go to a, we in here like Martha Stewart. No, but went to the post office, had to stop by, laundromat, do some laundry, had to go to my father-in-law's house. He got into a nasty crash, actually. He might have to get a new car, and he actually just got a new working car. So they're going to total something with less than 5,000 miles. Well, they're going to scrap, I should say, something less than 5,000 miles. It was just really, really stupid. After that, after doing all that, came home, had to list cards, do some emails and all that. Got to sit down and eat around 9 for a little bit, 9:15, and here I am. So hasn't felt like a long day at all. Saki, how you doing, Drew Chamberlain? How you doing, Ediel? All right. Well, we got some awesome cards to go over today. In fact, what I decided, and this might not be a good idea, you guys might not like it, but you guys know how I usually buy cards from people. I was thinking if I don't, what's it called? If I don't know what to go over, I might actually go over some stuff I picked up. And all that. There's actually one specific card I want to actually go over really quickly before I go through some more comments here. Medolce Salon is a card that they just, for some reason, and I talked about this before when it was a $25 card, and currently right now we're sitting at a crisp $15, but goes up to basically $20 at the end of the page here, because, who disregard the Japanese one, that's $2 of shipping. Yeah. 2024. This card desperately needs a reprint. Now, I actually need a spare one, and I had no idea that I would have. Not exactly. It's not like heavily required, I should say, because some people are like, yeah, you could be okay with 2, you could be okay with 3. It's a dead card if you already have it, essentially. But the best part about Medolce, if you guys don't know, is Promenade is actually a built-in way to deal with floodgates, like mine, all that, because you activate the trap, you shuffle the mine to the deck, and it's really wonderful, right? I really think that Konami needs to be better on what they leave behind, because with Medolces, they know what happens when they leave Medolces behind, right? They skyrocket. Chocolate Almond was $100 like multiple times, and that should have never happened. It can only be used in one archetype, no other strategies. One archetype that is rogue at best, right? Because Chocolate Almond, they bounce between tier 2 and rogue, right? And that's how Medolces are. $100. That's ridiculous, right? Yes, they reprinted it, but at what cost and how long? Further, like the fact that the 2020 tins missed Medolce Salon is really criminal. Plus, I don't really care about getting an upgrade as a secret or whatever. Just put it there as a comment so people can want to play Medolces. They don't have to spend an arm and a leg regardless of the reprints. House of Champs just released a video of Mega Pack, Mega Tin Sneak Peek. Paw Prosperity doesn't seem to be advertised. That, if Paw Prosperity dodges the tins, I'd be extremely shocked. In fact, let's look at Paw Prosperity and see if if his video or maybe the news, some other people got that speculation kind of affected this market here. Okay. So, 1 second here, guys. My headset actually died. So, yeah, Pop Prosperity here. Near mints are 90, going up to 95. I mean, this is the cheapest I've seen Pop Prosperity at for quite a long time, because maybe when it released, it was 80, 85, 90. I'm a little not clear about those details. I feel like they were 80. I only pulled one out of my case. Like, Blazing Vortex was terrible to me. No Starlight either. Doing good, dude. You just remind me. I have a Ghost Rare Honor Arc in the mail. Oh, let's take a look at that, actually. Because here's the issue is I like the ulti more. So the Ghost Rare is kind of like, I never thought about a Ghost Rare because back when Silent Honor Ghost Rare came out and all that, this is one of the only XYZs out. One of the only cards outside of my Madolche deck that I kept for my personal collection the first time I quit. This card, we knew that we would never get a Ghost Rare, right? It was never a thing. No one could see what they would do with Ghost Rares while taking them out of the sets. No one could see them bringing them back in a special set, and nobody could see what they're doing now with these Ghost Rares, right? But Ghost Arc here, $24. I'd still rather run the ulti by far, but it's not too bad. First set to what, $25 here? Yeah, $25. You know, it's a Ghost Rare, it's rare, yada yada. It's not a bad card either. Like, I really think that they could have gave us a Ghost Rare on our. Can you imagine if we got a Astral Pack that had a Ghost Rare like every 100 or so packs or something? I would have loved that. Side blocker. Side blocker I thought was Extreme Victory. I thought it was. No, that's the. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the Wolf in Extreme Victory. You know, Psy Wolf. That's like $3-4. Yeah, well, it's an affordable card, but secret rares here. Once per turn, you declare a card name. Cards with that name and their fixed copy used until the end of your opponent's next turn. Now, if this card was level 3, but like if they made it a level 3 and then you could emergency teleport it, card would have been busted. Well, people, let's see here. 13 listings here. 12, near mints are 17, going up to 20. It's got sales here because, you know, the off sales here, but then in August, it's kind of peaking up a little bit. A couple of people think this card's going to be really good. Honestly, I'd rather play Prohibition. If they have the answer, that's completely fine. But Prohibition lasts forever, and I don't have to use like a summon for this card. That's why I really don't like this card personally. But if there's a strategy that can use it, great on that. Susu from H2H battles always missing timing Madolche. Oh yeah, so there's the thing with Madolches, I forgot exactly how, but there's a way for Messenger Auto specifically to miss timing, which is unfortunate. And with the amount of things going on, you have to be very wary how things would activate, right? Because, like, for example, Ticket does not chain to the effect. Madolche Ticket is a resolution, right? So it's going to happen on a separate chain, right? And with that, you know, if some things could possibly miss timing a lot. I clapped up 2 for 24. Couldn't say no. Oh, Silent Honor Arc or Side Blocker. If they're near mints, I mean, you spend 24 on, let's say, near mints are about $16 here. 22 on like 32. I personally wouldn't do it because I don't see that. I'm not going to see the value in here. I don't see myself getting rid of it. I see it just going down. I wouldn't really care. But if it was Silent Honor Arc, 2 for 24, oh, that's big. That's big. Is ulti higher ratty? She didn't mean to send that, lol. Nah, you're good, bro. Is ulti higher than Ghost Rare is what I meant to say. So the way people go for high rarity is when it comes to Ghost Rare versus ulti, because they both are very rare and high rarity, which one is harder to get / which one's worth more. So ulti would probably, for Silent Honor Arc, I would personally say ulti's high rarity. First set, ulti's high rarity. Side blocker 6, I might as well try to play Gem Knight FTK or something else. I mean, with Brilliant Fusion, man, dude, if they one copy could bring it back. Yeah, 1 to key for trade bait. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it was the best. I mean, here's the thing. It is a Star Strike Blast Secret, so there's limited amounts here. So if you don't like it, maybe you'll lose a bit of money, sure. And I don't think it's going to go high. But in the off chance I'm wrong, you might have a pretty penny of a card here. So it's not too bad. Also, if you guys want to donate through PayPal or Super Chat, I always appreciate it. If you donate through PayPal, by the way, the goal is 3 to 5 donations a stream. If you donate through PayPal, let me know in the chat so that I can let you guys, so I can thank you all that. Now, like usual, we open up a pack for every donation, but I haven't been doing well with getting OTS packs. I'm really hoping my guy could come through for the next live stream. But we have 2 OTS packs here. This one might have an ulti, so we're going to open this one last. But who knows? Because I haven't seen anyone pull an ulti at 16 for like quite a bit. So what about Salesman? I think Salesman's a terrible card. Can it see play? Yes. I would just Salesman versus Prohibition. I would just run Prohibition because you declare a card name. For less to turn, your opponent cannot activate card effects or the effects of cards with the same original name as that declared card. Now, this card, if you really want to do this for like Nibiru, all that, you could, but Crossout could be better because here's the thing, right? Let's say you're just afraid of Nibiru, right? Okay, fine, right? Or you could play Crossout with a few other hand traps and cross out whatever the crucial thing they do. Like, for example, if you could play on Nibiru or set something up that negates Nibiru and you still have Salesman, you could be like, oh, well, they'll activate Ash. I could cross out that, right? You have a bad hand, you have cross out, and you really need your Pod Desire / Prop Prosperity to go off. They decide to Ash it, cross it out, all that. With everything, any other actual card, it's just Prohibition, right? You got Near Miniature for $1, right? This is just a really terrible card. However, if it's because it's $1 here, and you got, look, there's 3 here for $1.29. If you want to buy this card at the $1.30 to get a playset, you're spending like, not even $5 for a playset. Just in case it goes up, go for it. If I don't see it going any further down because it's rocketed to the ground. This card, I told people, will barely be above $5 if even, and quite a few people doubted me. I put my arguments, and here we are. Card is worse than I thought. Much, much worse. How you doing, Tim? How you doing, bro? OT Dark Worlds. Okay. They've already revealed the Megatins. Have they revealed the full contents? I'm actually going to look here. Let me know where you got the information if that is, and I'll look it up. Ulti Dark World, sure. Oh, man, I don't like Dark Worlds. I like the deck, but I don't like the ulti prices. I just think it's really ridiculous here. So Dark World Dealings, a card that I wanted for my personal collection, but this was always money. 135. Usually they were like 90, 80, 90. Near Mentor 250. That's awful. Let's see here. Oh, man. You don't play this card if I remember correctly, so... But I guess we'll look it up anyway. Unlimiteds are 55. Lightly play Near Mint are 67. First I'd like play 68, so first it's a lot better. Near Mint, you got 1 copy here for 130. No, thank you. Where are the good Dark Worlds? There we go. There's Brown. Okay. Lightly played 55. Near Mint's 58. So you get Near Mint, obviously. First editions here are 97 for lightly played here, going up to 105. Near Mints are 2. You got 1 copy for 250. You know what? I would much rather get these lightly played right here, easily, for 300. I mean, if you're gonna get ultis, that's what I would do. Let's see, what are ulti Dark Worlds? So I have like I get requested to go through ulti Dark Worlds by different people more often than you guys would think. So I go over it because like they're just going to be expensive for now, and if there's no big change, I don't feel like going over it. But I get asked quite a bit, and then is there? I think there's that's basically it for ulti Dark Worlds besides gold and Silva, and you're probably not going to play Silva. Yeah. Get those secret prohibitions, call it a day. Yeah, that's exactly how I'd see. You know what sucks is people would sell theirs to me, but they'd be mod, and it's when the card's not in play. So I spend like $1 on them at most. Like, What do you think about Infinite Impermanence? Is it worth to get? I think that Infinite Impermanence is a card that just outscaled Valor, because with Valor, you can only activate during your opponent's main phase. And I don't think the card is as good as people think it is anymore. Still good, but it is what it is. How you doing, Tinge? Howdy. Hey, I'm late. You're not that late, bro. Like 15 minutes. Not a big deal. But yeah, Infinite Impermanence definitely would grab these, because the best part of the Imperm is that you can waste an interrupt during your opponent's turn. Like Valor, you can't. And then this card, like if you're playing Valor and you're not playing this card, your deck is going to lose. How would I say this? You're just going to lose games based off of your bad card choice. Ultis are 240, 245. I didn't want to pay full price 190, 200, but really looking to find these in person as well. Ultras 14, 13. Yada, yada, yada. Secret Rares, Near Mints, Unlimited, 47. That's really good for Unlimited. First editions here. $58. I got rid of my Unlimiteds and my one first for 70, and then I replaced my copies with first editions here. $62, 63. Look, I know it's no ulti, but OG's at 60, 63. That's super cheap. Last Saturday, I got first at locals 4-0, pulled an ulti skill drain, and Robbie came second, lol. Oh, you have MCO 40 at your locals? That's cool. That's cool. Man, but yeah, no, I went 3-1 at my locals on Saturday, and what's really awesome is oh man, it looks like I read your mind, Kaiser. What's really funny is, if you guys don't know, I haven't even played like 8 times at a locals this year. I've only played a little bit casually, but not too much, and then like 6, 7 locals. So I was really shocked I went 3-1. I made one Rico player real mad though, so yeah. Also, for the 38 people here, hopefully you guys smash that like button already. Also, I'm going to be having a cool video right before the 3,000 subscriber special, because I want to. I'll be able to show some more stuff off. And you guys are going to want to see that, because I'm going to reveal something that's going to be very important for another future upload for the 3,000 subscriber special. That's a little hint of what I'm giving away, by the way, but it's going to be big. It's going to be real big. I don't know how I'm going to ship these out, but I'll figure it out. Oh, okay. So it's basically leaks. Okay, that's what I need to hear. Soul Drain. Okay, let's look at Soul Drain here. How you doing, Morphle Slasher? How you doing, bro? Oh, okay, clear that. Super Rares are $6. That's fine. Super Rares at $6. I think that's pretty good. That started chain. Okay. Oh yeah, it has that weird parentheses just for ruling error. I know exactly why it has this, by the way. But yeah, this was not a bad super rare back in the day. It was just very rarely used. Like, probably sees more play in the last like few months than it has previously. A lot of starts were always like $2-3. Near mints are like 13s here. I ended up selling mine. I don't hate this card. It's kind of specific, and every deck I want to play it in hurts me because the graveyard's a second hand. So Foolish Return, DD Crow. Okay. Oh, okay. So $4 on this. Select one card in your plus graveyard, shuffle it back into the deck. Could be, but it depends on situation. They're both really amazing cards. I'm not going to say that, like Foolish Burial, there's a reason why it went up and why people were playing it over Crow at one point. But people still are playing Crow because banishing it could be way, way better. Do you think Sierra Anti-Spell is a good pickup right now? So people think this card's going to get hit. Now, here's my issue with people, right? Now, for example, I'm going to give you an example. So people were speculating that Totally Awesome should get hit because of Splight, right? We get Splight, Totally Awesome, well, easily played in it, right? And it's a really busted card in general. Okay, that makes sense, right? People want Anti-Spell, limited or banned, because it could be good in this format, even though nobody's playing with it, nobody's topping with the card. Like, I really don't understand it. Like, oh man, this card's such a problem. And like, I hear people like Simo talk about all that. The card isn't really in many top. It's a small handful of anything top 32s, right? I'm saying anti-spell, right? Maybe I'm wrong and it was in a top 4, top 8, but from my knowledge, it really wasn't, right? You want to get this card? I told people at 58, go ahead and grab it. Well, right now, it's went up 20 bucks. If you still want it, that's fine. However, I think at $80, the better version to grab, I forgot with CRs, you can't go all versions because that would just be too convenient. We can't have that. All right, jokes aside. These look way better because they have the old secret foiling. And if you guys don't know, for game promos, they did different foilings here. Now, lightly played, right? 24. Okay. Near mints, 25, 26. So getting your mints, right? It's better to have a place of the discard than it is the CRs. Because number one, you're spending a third of the money. Number two, these are probably going to look better. And number three, these are a game promo. So these are going to go up over time. Anti-spell, it's a new card. It could go up. It could go down. If it does magically get hit, CR is going to be basically dead in the water, unlike game promos. So get these is what I'm going to say. Making sure I don't got donations. Okay, look, I have to go over this comment because this is so interesting. Have you watched Code Lyoko? So a lot of people aren't going to know what this is, but this was actually on Cartoon Network. And dude, not only was I a huge Code Lyoko fan, but I actually played the game on the Wii to completion. That game was fun as fuck. I don't know, maybe it's terrible, right? But when I was 12, I think 11, 12, game was super fun. Code Lyoko, maybe it's not it's a French anime. Or that's what people are called. It's a French cartoon, I should say. It wasn't an anime. But Code Lyoko is in a weird spot that like a few cartoons are where people will associate with anime or the anime fandom. Kind of like Avatar the Last Airbender. It's not an anime, but everyone in the anime space has watched it and talks about it, if that makes sense. I like Code Lyoko. Let me get back to these comments though, because I got a lot of stuff to go over. Ulti Sacred Phoenix of Netflix. I was pretty amazed that people found some synthesis in it recently. It's not here. I don't know about the card. Explain to me what the synthesis is, just because I don't know. I just bought a case of Defu for $44 a box. No, that's a pretty good buy here. I mean, the thing is the set's really bad right now. In fact, hey, you want to message me where you bought it? Maybe I'll get one for the channel, give something away. Maybe. I mean, the ultras are not really that bad in Defu. Oh my god, this is the issue with having an awesome chat that interacts. I like to explain answers, and like sometimes like I explain an answer, everyone's really happy, but then there's 10 more questions in the queue. Starlights or whatever, right? It's a Starlight, right? These are like 30, I think. Yeah, they're 31 here. They were like, yeah, about 30 last time I checked. Boxes are 52. Okay. Psychic ends are about 13, 12, 13. These are like 7s, which is really good. They went up to 10s, but Scare Claws are about 7, 8s, 8, 9s. Very cheap for what it is. In fact, I told people grab them at $4 to $5. They're about closer to 6 now, but hey, if you got your copies at 4, you made a little money there. The Therion Ultra's at 5, 3.5 over here for that Prima, whatever. The Ultras in this set are fantastic. 3, 2, 2 over there. This is holding money. Can't be right about everything. The set has a bit of value. I would probably just keep it sealed though, personally. It is really cratered. I would just hold it, and then maybe if something goes up along the line, open it. I heard the fabled Sir Bill. Okay, let's look at this. I'm gonna assume it's this one because from Hit Arsenal. So do I have any filters? No, I don't have any filters. Why is there just why is there just $2? There's like 3. I know this has 75. I don't care. Why are there only 2 sellers? Is there something I'm missing? Yeah, this says 29 listings. It's $3. Woohoo, Stratos, Hollow, woohoo. I'd rather play commons. I just want to like scroll. Does it really just say 3 listings on this? Yeah, everything has like actual list. Yeah, it just has 3 listings. Okay. Okay. Yep, you played Runic Mine. Oh, that's funny. Should we be picking up Ultimate Slayer? Is it gonna go up? Thoughts. All right. Let's see. So near mints. Okay, so you have to go through a whole page and unverified, which means the card isn't as stable as people think it is. $44. Now this card, people say is very specific. I don't really think so. I mean, literally, it is you send a monster from your extra to the graveyard and then target a monster opponent controls with the same type and shuffle it into the deck. So it is. So they still have it, sadly, and it's shuffled into the deck, so it doesn't go to the graveyard, which could be good. It could be bad, right? Because they get it again like an access code. But if it's something that gets effects when it hits the grave, shuffling is better. Now you also get to send something to the graveyard, right? Everything, fusion, synchro, all that have effects in the grave now at this point that you can activate. Like you could say if you are afraid of Savage or whatever, right? And let's just see something here. I just want to see what the cost is. Okay, so sending is cost. That's very, very good because if you send like say, Intis is cost, right? And they negate it to like destroy a opponent's fusion monster, you'll still get the Intis effect. So this card just is free advantage, and some decks can use it. I think you should get them. How you doing, bro? I could have told anyone that. I'm gonna be dead ass. I could have told any single person they would have been short printed. I don't need no leakers to come to short printed. Really? Please tell me more. Let me guess. The CRs are going to be worth money too. Okay. Jokes aside, yeah, I'm not surprised it's short printed. I just call it and get yours now. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. I always appreciate whenever I get donations. I will open up an OTS pack every time I get a donation because I like opening up OTS. Goal is 3 to 5. We're at 0 so far. So, yeah. Also, consider being a YouTube channel member. I thank my YouTube channel members every single month. I'm going to get into a stage where if I ever get an editor, I can finally start putting everyone's names in every single video, as well as if you do like $5, you get invited to Discord. Discord has been popping a little more. I think a lot of my older YouTube channel members didn't really care as much about the Discord except for talking to me. But now it's like you could have some cool combos in there, which is really awesome. So, going to shoot that out a little bit. Do we snipe ulti Hulk while it's cheap? Big rewards if it makes it past the ban list. So the thing is with Hulk is right now it's $44. I would love to see it get banned, and if you would like to see it get banned, you should get this card because you'll win. You set yourself up a W where if it doesn't get banned, you have to deal with it. You're gonna get a ton of money. If it does get banned, well, it gets banned, right? Now the issue with Hulk is if it gets banned, it could go to 35, sure, 36. Sure. Really, Colossus got banned and went down like $20, 20, 30, then started going right back up. I do. I think that even with, say, it gets banned, you're going to have another Colossus situation on your hands with Hulk. So I want to punch the guy that dented my drone Lockbird at my local, so I made sure to bridge his deck every time he searches. If a guy bent your card, I would have called Judge. I'd be like, dude, he just bent my card. Or I would have him like pay for it or something. And then the store gets involved. And if he does something like that to another person, then he's it's going to get messed up. All right. Wow, I am really behind these damn comments. Oh, okay, let's go through this kind of quickly here. I heard from a potential leak, anti-spells can get hit on the ban list. You know, I don't care. If it does, it does. Like I don't know where you got your info from, but personally, every time I hear someone be like, I heard from some leaks. Like the ban list leaks I hear are so horrendous. They're not as bad as the takes I see on Twitter, but they're pretty bad. Yeah, the game promo anti-spells makes it truly gorgeous. Exactly. I have them. They're gorgeous. If it goes up, it goes up. But just get the game promos because they'll probably go up as well, and they're a safer investment. Anti-spell is basically the IO light, and one turn of no spells is enough to end the game right there. You're correct. You're honestly very correct. We don't go past turn 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Might as well be an Imperial Order at that point. However, the thing is with mine and all these other well, the thing is with anti-spell is if you have it going first, yes, you have a floodgate. But the more floodgates and other stuff you run in, depending on what deck you have, the less chance you have of drawing your combo pieces and all that. And decks, while this could be enough to end the game, it depends on your opponent's hand. If they have a spell and you lock down something like, how would I say this? I can't say Sky Strikers because Sky Strikers, right? Like against Madolche is just going to kill you. Congrats on your anti-spell, buddy. If that makes sense. I followed your last Mark Watch and scooped up the whole Therian Core and TCG user. Go, hey, thank you, my man. I think you're going to be safe for a while on it. It can't get reprinted for a while. They'll probably get reprinted in the tins. That's going to be the next reprint, I'm telling you now. So 2023 tins. So we're going to get these ones. And then, yeah, basically you have a year of this card. If it goes up, it goes up. If you want to use it, you have it, and you got it for cheap. And the cool thing is if you like to use the Therion engine and then you get tired of it and you're just keeping it around because Saki told you it was really low, that could go up, so you should get it. You could literally be like, well, I played with it, I had some fun with it, and then now it's like $50 for Therion because now more people are playing it, say a certain strategy. I could just get rid of it and I got to play the card, right? So I get my money back plus a little more, and I get to play the card for a year, right? And it's a win-win situation all around. The CGI, here's the thing, right? You have to remember how old the show was. The CGI was good for its time, but the other thing with CGI, I know there's for example, I look at anime, right? Anime CGI is usually on average bad, right? I don't really have anything against the Lyoko CGI, but however, if I saw it, because you guys have to remember that it's been, and since I saw a CGI, I've actually seen a few clips of Lyoko floating around, but not the CGI. I'd have to, why not? How about, I might as well just look at it here. Hold on. I'm just going to see this here. Man. Okay, hold on here. I just want to see. Come on. Do they go into the universe on... Wait, why do they have the full episodes here? Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna disagree. No, the CGI for its time was phenomenal. I was thinking it was great, but maybe I was a kid. No, the CGI, I really love the CGI for that era because it looked super, super good. Guys, look up Code Lyoko right now, the CGI, or look up episode 2, kind of look where they're doing CGI. It was good for its time. It kind of also reminds me of Red versus Blue a little bit. So, yeah. I know what's really funny is I actually learned about the COVID shutdown too. I actually probably... Oh, dude, the theme song was a banger. It really was. All right, let's look at Albaz here. So, here's my issue with Albaz. Is because it's the new print quality. Now, you can't see it over here. 37 and 38 for your near-mint ultis. I think that Despia / Brandon is always going to see some play, and you're always going to have to run Albaz. I think 30 for ultis, it's not bad. But me personally, guys, I would run the secrets. I think the secrets are gorgeous. It is one of my favorite looking secrets in the game from the last 5 years or so. And I want everyone to know here, and everyone's going to get upset. I have never played a Despia or Branded card. It was just I don't feel like playing what everyone else is playing. Not to be a hipster per se, but like I'm already gonna get tired of it. Imagine how tired I'm gonna get of it if I'm playing it, and then I'm just gonna get bored, right? The person who posted their binder in the Discord was cool. I should post some swag in it. You know what? Maybe I should do that too, actually. In fact, I should probably check the Discord right now. But yeah, no, the Discord's popping. You know, at least we get some combos there. And people get to DM me questions, right? And you know, it's pretty dope here. Let me just see. Where's the? Yeah, man, like I'm gonna be posting more in the Discord as well. Last time I checked, ulti Albaz, it was like 35. Red Tears is being dropped in favor of the Danger variant. Danger variant, I think. Okay, look, I didn't experiment with the deck, but I told people the Danger variant shouldn't fall off if people know what they're doing. I didn't know if it was the best because again I did not play Droplets, but it was very good from what I've seen on and replays, right? Because Danger is just they allow you to link into stuff. And the thing is with tier limit pure sucks. It really it sucks. Like a guy had a dude, I whooped a tier limit player's ass. I was like, well, what is this? This is way easier to explain. But then I realized like it was felt like more branded stuff that I feel like maybe branded just breaks them, just affects the end board. Who knows here? Oh yeah, why did I go over this obvious thing? Yes, of course they're not going to release a CR and then immediately hit it. I don't know why I thought I went over that. It's just here's the reason I probably went over it, Michael, is because it's, and I hate to say this, but it's such a or to offend. I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm not going to apologize for saying this, but people thinking anti-spell is going to get hit, it's just the stupidest thing. It's one of the dumbest ban list occurrent opinions that I keep hearing often, right? Like, I don't know. It really separates the bad players from the good players. That's what I'm going to say, right? Like, and I'm a striker player, so if I'm not complaining about anti-spell, I don't want to hear it. I really don't. And Michael, you're absolutely right, by the way. This is the definite reason of why they're not going to. It's just when something's really ridiculous, I don't go from like the base options of Konami just release this, we're not going to do it. I kind of go from the other side. But you're absolutely right. Ghost of the Past 2 is now considered an older set because it's been months, dude. It's been like, what, 4 or 5 months? You know what? I know how to figure it out here. I'm just going to go to, I could Google search it like a normal human being. Or I could go to videos and I can look for my Ghost of the Past opening, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah, no, Power of the Elements. Let's see here. It came out. Three months. Oh yeah, it's like 3.5, 4 months old. No, how could get hit? They want to reprint one time before they got their money. Been 3.5, 4 months. They basically sold whatever they think they're going to. It's gone. Also, the Nemesis can go in Punk and Splight, and there's a level 2 ritual monster for Nemesis that can destroy Sacred Phoenix in your deck. There's an interesting follow up on your opponent's turn. Huh. Okay, let's take a look at this then. After we see how we type it. I spelled it right? What? Am I stupid? Oh, Nepotis. I knew I was stupid. This is embarrassing. I cannot spell. Like, I'm gonna look at all the comments here, like laughing on my spelling here. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. Every time I get a donation, I'll open up an OTS pack. We did not hit our donation goal last stream, but hey, that happens. Let's see. Let's look at the level 2 here. It's this thing here. Yeah, it's like 50 cents, so people are buying it. You got this over here, the link right over here. There's one card here. Yeah, this card I really love because this card, okay, basically it includes a ritual monster. There's a link 3. And your opponent cannot target the monsters in Nemesis in your main monster zones for your attacks, which is like cool, but This card cannot be destroyed out if it's used for with one ritual, which it's going to get this effect. But if you use 2, can't be destroyed by card effects. It gains 12. That's all it needs. 3,600 that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And then in 3 is your play can target, so it cannot be target destroyed by anything, right? And it gains an additional 1,200, so you have like a 4,800 beat stick here. This card, dollar, like I actually think just like I think that ritual decks that could just pump this out have a new boss monster. What is the field machine spell you are talking about coming out? Let's see, what is it called? Hold on. Cyber Dragon field spell. It's a new one coming out, and I just don't know what it is. Let's see. Someone tell me what it is. I completely forgot what it was called here. And then I'll get back to you, HSP. Because I think it's not, it's like, and so, yeah, we don't have it in the TCG player. Or on the TCG, so. You think it's a good idea to get Sprite Blue now or just wait until it goes down? Either it's just going to be expensive like this until it gets a reprint, essentially. OCG just announced the next core set after Darkwing is Cyberstorm Access. Access code Starlight. Would be smart. We're probably going to get that field spell I was just talking about as well. So, Borlet Savage Dragon 2022's Lost Map. Maurice is slowly going down. Let's look at Borlet Savage here. $23, $25. I mean, the card's just not seeing as much play. Like, you can't do anything about it. What do you think about Trishula ultis? Let me see. How many likes do we have so far on this video? Boop. 19 likes. Okay, so we got 51 people watching in 19 likes. The goal is usually 35 likes for these live streams. About close to, over half of you have not liked the video yet. Only about roughly 35% have. So if you have not liked the video, please smash that like button. Always appreciated. It's because players don't understand that the game is not supposed to be turn 1, 2, 3 and call it a day. The game's just very different, and people who know how to play will be able to, like, a lot of people will bitch about Yu-Gi boomers, but those kids would not survive in that Yu-Gi-Oh. They just simply wouldn't. We had more. That's why a lot of the pro players now are just getting outed for cheating and all that, because unlike back in our day where we had cheaters and we still had a cheater problem, right? It's always been present, right? And back then we had quite a few specific examples that kept popping up, but nowadays it feels more of we're not seeing like 4 pro players doing all the cheating. We're seeing a ton more doing all the cheating and getting barely any results with it. And that's what's more insulting. How you doing, Colin? I think Cartoon Network has the right, but I just know that it was a French anime. That's all. Let's see. Did anyone tell me what the Clockwork Knight? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so just because people will ask me this, and thank you so much, Dr. Cyrano, for telling me this. I'm not good at memorizing stuff, including names, all that, and I don't know, I've always had an issue with it. So this is the spell, right? And HSP, this is the card I was talking about. So all face-up monsters on the field become machine-type monsters, right? Really good, because now if you want to run a Super Poly and Cyber Dragons, which you always were able to, it's even better now, right? All machine-type monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense. So honestly, I think this is already good. And then also all machine-type monsters your opponent controls gain 500 attack and defense. In my opinion, having that 1,000 attack difference constantly, done for. And there's a lot of instances where Cyber Dragons are like off by 1,000 or less, depending on the board they want to break. So it's really good. Now, you can banish this card in your graveyard and discard 1 card. right? So you banish it and discard, and that's cost, right? Then you add Earth Machine type monster from your deck to any Earth Machine type, right? And this card, while it's played in Cyber Dragons, remember it could be played. It's going to be played in any machine deck essentially, right? And then you can only activate one per turn though, so that's good. Really good that you can only activate one. And that's the card in general. It's, in my opinion, it's very busted. As a field spell. Not only for the stat increase. Okay. I don't know what I did there. Here we go. Boop. All right. And then let's see here. I've been looking at the Nature cards. I'm going to pick them up, especially Barkion, Gold Series, High Mine. Yeah, no, I went over that like 2 Mark Watches ago. People just really hate that Ghost Roar. I told people to get DTs at 20, and the DTs, dual terminals doubled. What's it called? The Marines are easily summoned W new Neo support, and they are from the hand. Let's look at Marine Neos and Marine Dolphin here. Oh, let me look at Ulti Trish. I'm so sorry. 22, listen, I told people to get these at 80, 100, I think 3 years ago. Like, this was one of my first high rarity cards I told people to pick up. Right now, 200. This card looks absolutely gorgeous. My team has their copies. We made a lot of money off getting these copies, and I think it looks better than Dual Terminal and Starlight combined. Just got here. How we talked about DP being confirmed for the 2022 tins have. So I'm having some. I had one person say that's essentially confirmed, and then I saw someone say the leaks showed it to us. I don't know how we got the information. And if anyone, by the way, if anyone wants to at me on Twitter or Instagram, right, where this information is, when people because hey, sometimes I don't know. I always appreciate it. Now DPE, I knew they were going to put this in. I mean, it was obvious that this card was going to be in the tins. I thought so. Seeing it now doesn't really shock me. The price is reflecting that regardless of, if I see or not. These were about 50. I told people to sell the secrets at this point. If you did, 35, probably going to go down to 30. Good job. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's an insane card. Like, I think people are underestimating the stat bonus difference because that's just 1,000 straight up. I think people are really not looking at that. Pre's map looking is up to $3. Let's take a look here. Yeah, this card always bounces and stuff. About $2 here, $2.50. You got your guys putting the 99-cent deals on this, which isn't too terrible. Not a bad card, just kind of complicated to use. Start main phase 1, you had a monster with 0 attack from your deck to your hand, then halve your life points. After adding to your hand until the end of the next turn. After this card's activated, you cannot activate the added monster's effects or the effects of cards with its name until you know some of that monster or card with its name. So, it's using very specific strategies. I don't really understand why it's good. Pump the like stock, ticker symbol for Saki. How many likes do we have now? Let's see. 28 likes. Okay, so 9 more likes. Okay, I'm happy with that. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. Every donation I get, I will be opening up an OTS pack. And donations are always welcome. Let's see. Just want to see how many comments we're behind on here. Is Visa Starfrost getting a Mega 10 reprint? No, because it's just way too new. Dimension Force, we just got that set before Power of the Elements. Why would they reprint it already? I think that Visa Starfrost is not a bad card overall. I actually like it a lot. They don't have it yet. Spanish Konami. Oh yeah, by the way, I like the Yu Yu Hakusho pick. Spanish Konami released the Mega 10 poster. DP Brandon Red confirmed for reprint. Okay. Just got my hands on a PSA 9 first set CRPLS. It's a beauty. How much you pay on it? Oh, okay, cool. So it's Brandon. You know what? Brandon Red, Brandon opening. They're all gonna get reprints anyway. They might forget about red, but that's the only card I think they're going to forget about. And no, you're good. Thank you for the information. Yeah, 44 is not bad. Stupidity, yeah, a real big stupidity. I invest half in Despia. I disregarded the super rares, and that was my mistake. So yeah. Sent the link on Twitter for the one I saw. Got for 350. That's beautiful. What do you think of the potential ceiling for Flynderies in the advent of Adventure? So that's actually a very good question because with advent of Adventure, Flynderies are going to get all their reprints but this card because we're not going to get reprints of Battle for the Chaos and we're not going to have it for a while. This card was always $10 to $14. Let's call a spade, call it $15. $8.75, $9. I see this card going anywhere from 15 to 20. If you're looking to get this card, or you might want to play Flynderies, definitely grab this card right now, by far. Let's see. Payne said he sent me that girl on Twitter. All right. Oh, and there's a little more information here. So we're going to go over this actually right now. So let's go StreamYard's here. Share my screen. And I'm going to go for the 2 hours like usual today, by the way. So very quickly, by the way, guys, I do have a Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, keep it that way. This place is terrible. But if you somehow do have a Twitter and you're already sucked in, come follow your boy. So right here we have Armed Dragon. Woo fucking who. I'm so glad they gave us a reprint of that. Like I'm honestly shitting my pants. Branded opening. DPE. We got Herald. That is a card that I want to see. Good reprint. We really needed this, right? So far, pretty good. I don't know what this trap is. This looks like Hot Rain. I don't know what this is. And I cannot speak Spanish. So if someone does, tell me, do they have promos in this bitch? Because they have a Dark Magician here. Then I'm going to look. Oh, what's the trap card? Frog the Jam. All right. Ready a Duel gives so much good info on Twitter, by the way. Like, waifu. See, I love how they embrace the waifus of this. Look, man, this Photoshop is hilarious, by the way. Look at her titties, dude. Like, you guys see this? Look at these titties, bro. Man, bro, you could just stick your hand in there. You guys remember in Family Guy where Quagmire was talking to whatever his name is, wife. He got like a spinoff, and she was all like, "Yeah, you could stick your hand in my honey pot." You know, that's what this kind of reminds me of. But no, they're all like dueling over here. It looks super dope, but man, I like titties. Man, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's Twitter. Man, we enjoyed being on Twitter. Isn't that crazy? That rarely ever happens. Let's see. Long-term investment, Moray of Avarice, Power of the Elements. So I don't know why you said Power of the Elements twice, but I actually think it's really good because it's literally just a draw too. Let's see here. It's 164. I was about to say. Like you banish it, dollar here. I think it's good to grab. If this was quick play, it'd be even better. If this card was quick play, I think it would see so much more play. No, probably not. If it does, but never really thought about that. I don't think it is at all. Yeah, no, I think Superball is going to get hit. Definitely. Like a lot of people think that, okay, so I got this comment and I found it very interesting. So Garua from Power of the Elements. In fact, let's bring it up. We get to look at more cards here. These were like 14s. Now they're like 13. 14, basically 14. In fact, I want to see if we go verified here and we go near mint. 13, yeah, $14 for this card, right? People are saying, hey, Super Poly's not going to get hit. Garura, right? Which, by the way, I picked up a playset of dudes off a guy for like $3. Dude, Super Polys, by the way. I'm so glad because I checked the price today and I got to list them for like $7. So, good profit there. But people think because this card exists that, they're not going to hit Super Poly. Look, Konami probably had no idea that this. I don't even know if Konami knows this would be a Super Poly target or not because their intelligence is really low, right? They don't really know what happens with the game as much. So would they hit this? And they can't hit this card, right? Super Poly is used in the meta for a long time now. Super Poly, I think, is definitely going to get the hit instead of this card because they're not going to hit this card at all. Yeah, the Cleveland Show. That's what it's called, Cleveland. I've watched like an episode of the Cleveland Show. It just wasn't that funny. Super Poly is safe, like our Boo Jade and chilling with the kids in school. Yeah, we do. We all know this. You think that Scareclaw Tryhard is a good card? Yeah, it's a good card. I just don't think. I don't know if Scareclaw is going to do much, but they have their good cards now. We have to see it. And food. I'm Greek. Man, but yeah. All right, so we're almost halfway through the live stream. I just want to say if you guys want to subscribe, you guys know that video where the guy goes subscribe. I love that. But if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. A stream, if I get a donation, I also open up an OTS pack as well. In fact, I want to see, do I have any more OTS packs? I feel like I still have OTS packs here that I can open. Sorry, guys. Let's see. No, I don't. Okay. Really thought I had some OTS packs, but I don't. Let's go. That always feels so good, bro. That always feels so good. Man. Was there any OTS packs open yet? We haven't got a single donation yet, sadly, so far. Which, is what it is. I do live streams because I love doing them and they're fun, right? I would never do I know some YouTubers do this and I really don't like it. And some YouTubers have done this too, where they go, if I don't get a donation, I'm ending the stream, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, I don't have anything against House of Champs, for example, but I know he's done it before from what people have told me. I don't really like that. I've heard some other YouTubers have done it too. I don't really like that either. But that, when you make YouTube your job, you're going to do your content differently. You're going to become different. You're going to have a different way of doing things. Usually this becomes different. And yes, you can intertwine both, right? I fully understand that. But that's one of the reasons why I never want to make YouTube because I like doing these live streams for fun. And if I did YouTube for money, even if I try to control everything the best I could, something would probably change or two. Maybe not immediately, but slowly but surely. Hence why I would never want to be sponsored by Konami. It's people. A lot of YouTubers are like, that would be my goal. I don't want to. That's not my thing. Oh, okay. Are you anywhere in Illinois? That's what I'll ask. But yeah, that's just why I won't want to do it. So hopefully, I don't feel guilted into donating because I noticed I said sadly. I have my goals, right, that I want to accomplish, but at the same time, I don't want it to get mixed up with the pleasure of having fun and having a good environment, having a good community. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Hopefully I worded it correctly. Wait a little bit, it's going to happen. Yeah. Things just happen, sadly. Oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe if you subscribed in the last 2 weeks, maybe I showed you my channel. Who knows? on or something like that. Well, I'm glad we got an awesome trade. Yeah, no, everything games. Yep, I know that place. You know, I want to get rid of my summon limit. No, I think ultra rares are very cheap. In fact, let's get out of this card. So summon limit is a card that this ultra. I told people to get ultras at 2, and they did. In fact, I actually am a little interested in dual sleep promos. Usually, I'm not. But I don't know. They're very odd. Ultra rares are $6 here. They quickly will go up to I think like 7. Yeah, 7 right here. I actually was looking at this card an hour and a half before the live stream started because I ended up picking up 2 for like $2 each, $3 each, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to get rid of them at this price. Yeah. You have to become Jerome to work at Konami. Everyone wants to be Jerome. Yeah, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad that I have 3,000 subscribers. In fact, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I actually have. In fact, I'll probably share my YouTube screen here. So this actually has 22,000 views, which is awesome. I want to see. Yeah, you guys can see that tab. That's good. And this has, about 118 likes, right? 117 likes. And it's really awesome that we got basically 2,200 likes on this video. That really makes me really happy. You guys have been smashing these like goals, and I'm really happy about that. And we're almost at 3,100 subs, which is great because we have 4 months to hit 430 more, essentially. So I think the math roughly on that is 107 to 108 subs a month. That is a pretty tall order. I'm going to see if I can do some collabs because I have to kind of keep up how well I do with, live streams, all that. And then maybe we can hit it. If we don't hit 3,500, we don't hit 3,500. We gained 1,000 subs, a little bit over 1,000 subs in a year. Call it a day. So now let's see what else we have over here. Let's look at. You know what I want to look at? I want to look at Light Destruction. I haven't looked at Descent forever, so we're gonna look through some Light Destruction unless we get some more, comments. People have questions. Let's look over Honest because I actually could have picked up a second Ghost Rare copy. It would have been to mod, but it would have been the kind of mod you like to play. So, I remember spending $20 on my lightly played. Lightly played Unlimited. First edge were like always a lot of money for this. Mods are 58. Light plays are 108, 109. Units are 118. Okay, that's fine. First editions are, literally toilet paper, expensive toilet paper, and half chewed on get you above 150. That you could suck a dick on that. Lightly played, it's 250. Fine. It's lightly played for 250. It's not what I like to see, but it is what it is. Near mints are about 400. There's only one near mint. Now, I'm actually kind of shocked to see that there's no PSA copies of this. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I don't even think he plays anymore. But, yeah, I don't know too much about it, but I know the name. That's all I know. Hey, girl, how you doing, bro? Well, I was actually having sex with a couple of my girlfriends earlier in the stream. But then I told them it's time to Yu-Gi-Oh! Get out of my house, bitch. And they just left. And then my fiance brought me food. But yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this. So more Light Destruction here. So Ghost Rares, not too bad here. I don't feel like going over Light Storms. I don't have the patience today. $83. You could suck my dick. I ain't paying half of that for Honest. $67, $90. I actually got my own copies at 40, and I thought that was too much. So if I think it's too much, I'll probably just get rid of them. Man. Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem here. 36 for first set, lightly played. Units are 69. How much are like unlimited copies? 16 for lightly played. Okay, not bad. Card looks cool, I'll tell you that. Yeah, no, I just don't have the patience for light storms, guys. I really don't. Man, I remember this card. 25, 40 for lightly played. I remember when ultis were like $10, $15. I said get them before they spike. Do you guys remember that? I do love this card. This card looks super dope. I always like this card. What was Thomas smoking on before the stream? Honestly, bro, if I ever did live streams where I had like a little patio, I would smoke some CBD on the live streams for sure. Why were Ghost Riders so cheap back then? Oh, easy. Number one, they were way more accessible. Number two, they sucked a lot. Like, it was such a 50-50 if they were playable or not. And, I would actually probably say 2/3 of Ghost Riders weren't playable. Yeah, no. Man, I'm seeing some comments, but I'll go over some requests in a bit. So some people, and I find this really funny. I actually find this whenever I go through older players' bulk, like older players, they never know that this is worth money. And I always pick out a rare, and usually this covers 1,000 commons for what I paid. It's crazy. Yeah. So people tell me, hey, you should get this for older format. Buddy, not only is Konami most likely never going to bring back this card, even though I usually say it's a when on if. Yeah, in 10 years, they might just bring it back because they think it's mundane. But no, this is not an older format card. If that's this older format, if nobody wants to play this for a solitaire format. Ridiculous. Oh, man. I actually never liked this set. I just realized. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I'm always a top G. Out of my house, it's grind time. Thomas Tate. Man, you invest in women, which is honestly a really bad fucking idea. Not even. I invest in children's card games. We are not the same. We still live at our mom's house, though. Their moms probably talk to each other and try to bring them on play dates and shit. Oh, man. Man, let's see. Where was it? Yeah, droplets. Let's look at droplets. Okay. You know, honestly, I'm answering your question. The least you could do is smile. Get it? Because you're not smiling in your profile picture. Yeah, you know what? You want droplets, just buy them. Just buy them right off the rip. $60 for OG droplets. That's something you should be getting. You know. Some Starlights suck, but they're at least $100. Dude, some Starlights suck and they can't even hit 75. CBD, no. Let's get you squared away with some gas. Come to Cali. Oh, man. I actually went to Cali once before I did that. No, don't worry. Your boy plays with some Bulbasaur sometimes. Don't you worry. CBD, let me tell you, girl, CBD is the working man's drug because a lot of people don't want to work when they're high. If you're working fast food or some bullshit retail, I don't care what you do, right? But if you're actually working, you're not like something serious, you're not going to want to do it on anything, right? But CBD also just calms you down. I don't even smoke CBD often even. I just have some of it where it's like if I'm really stressed out Or look, I'm working, say, at the regional for 14 hours. I want to take a little bit of break with some coffee, call it a breakfast. You kind of see what I'm saying, girl? So, yeah, if I have the day to smoke, I wouldn't smoke CBD. But if I'm away working, I'll take a CBD cigarette, smoke it out. And the aftertaste is amazing. So I like that. That is really a deal. I have ride. More like ride this dick. Got him. You know, my fiance could probably hear me through the wall. It's like, why is he just yelling dick? Little does she know, guys, right? Saturdays for the boys, even though it's Tuesday. Damn, the Droplets used to be 150. They usually were around anywhere from 100 to like 150. They don't really go. They didn't really go plus 150 besides like one time. But I get the point. People we have 2 more reprints of the card, and we're gonna have a third in the tins, and we know how massively open the tins are gonna be, right? I don't care if these even go down to 50. You should get your OG secrets while you can. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. If you donate through Super Chat, it's always appreciated. If you donate through PayPal, however, let me know in the chat over here so I could thank you. Also, if you guys do donate, I will be opening up a OTS pack as well. You know, everyone likes to see OTS packs opened. I have a feeling that Fusion Destiny is going to go to 3. So here's the thing. It's a 50-50 because Konami sees that the DPE engine died because the problem was Verte, which was about time they saw it, right? It all depends if they remember or not, or if they just want to put, or they don't feel like they need to put it at 3 to push product, right? This card can really go anywhere. I'm actually, the only cool thing about this card, Mecha Fire, is that when I do my ban list reaction, by the way, guys, go to check my okay, you know what? I'm about to go off on someone in the chat here. But I know Phoenix is in the tins, I know, but you have to remember that they're gonna have no problem selling those tins, right? There are so many cards that get taken off the ban list to sell product and they don't. Like, look at Electromite. I think Electromite's probably the best example ever, right? Fusion Destiny, yeah, it could come to 3, but Konami could either forget this or think they don't need to do it, right? Because with Konami, they try to hit a non-problematic card. So instead of banning Verte, they banned Fusion Destiny, right? And when Konami doesn't want to hit the problem card, which with Verte, they hit another card before Fusion Destiny because they would never want to ban Verte, right? Same with Harpor, how they hit Light Stage. Whenever they finally address the problem card, like how they banned or hit like 4 to 5 cards before Firewall, that's another example. They didn't bring back those cards to the list after they banned Firewall, right? That takes too much intelligence. They would slowly come. Like, we still have Light Stage 2, which should go to 3. Drew saw in my face. Oh, we're going to get to him. 6 for your supers, fuck that. What, 7, 8 for your ultras. Yeah, 650. Coolios. Ultis are 40. Hey, they were 42, 43 last time we checked. I told people to get them at 35. They went up a couple bucks. Cool. Bro, stop. Verte ain't going to 1, okay? Some people think it is. It's definitely not, right? Verte is a card that deserves to be banned. Man, I'm excited for this list, man. I hope they make some solid moves. Oh, speaking of Fusion Destiny, by the way, the reason what's cool about it, at least, YOLO 4, shut the fuck up. man. Do you know what actually this reminds me of? I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys know that I've had people who want to sell NFTs come to me and try to sponsor me. Bro, it's so fucking troll. It's so troll. I do not want to. I will never sell an NFT. Never. All right? Never. Right? Man. What's it called? Honestly, bro, I'd rather do, I'm just going to not leave it there. But say I'm going to get canceled. No, but, yeah, so no NFTs. That's fucking cringe. Probably no crypto either. I go probably because I can respect crypto in a few aspects, but I would never invest in it personally. But I've talked about what my feelings were about it, but NFTs are just stupid. You don't want your virtual dancing monkey for $100 million? No, I don't. Right? Instead of looking at a monkey that I could just screenshot, I'd rather get my monkey played with by some real bitches. But yeah. The cool thing about Fusion Destiny, by the way, guys, is that when I do my ban list reaction, when I get to the bottom of the list, when I get to the 2 and 3, we get to see something a little interesting. Celestial and Jill are mistakenly identified as Stratos. Man, you remember how back in the day, people used to say, free my N-word Stratos? I don't really care if like people say the word in general, but just in case people are upset over it, because you actually could have a right to be upset over it. I'm not going to say the full word. But people used to just say that nonchalantly, and now Yugi Twitter is canceling people over making like a trap joke and all that. Have we evolved backwards? September 3rd is not that bad. Let's see. Anyway, they need some solid moves. My hopes are that some things need to be off the list. Come finally. I need some stuff put on the list. I'm a little sick and tired of dealing with a lot of stuff. That's how I'm looking at it. I wait for health band, then YOLO into ultis. Honestly, I might YOLO into ultis now because, yeah, it's going to drop $5, $10. But imagine the off chance it doesn't. I still think that people would play it. You just have to play a different hero target. But because, like, here's the thing, right? No one played DPE because of Celestial. They play DPE because of DPE. Oh, but if they actually follow the Master Duel list, because I know that's why you're saying it, nah, I would cringe. Oh, yeah, I actually think this is the guy I think it is. I actually love watching your videos. Hold on. Just want to make sure that this is the guy I think it is. Hey, it is, dude. I watch your videos on reactions. Like all the YouTubers reacting to the whole MBT drama, all that. Man. Like, plus your comment section was hilarious. I loved it. I want to ask, so you're not MBT, you're just a fan, right? Of MBT and you make the clips? Yeah. Hey, also, since you're here, you cool if I ever react to your videos? If you're not, or you're worried about something, that's fine, and I would credit you, obviously. I'm not really a react channel, so I don't even know if I do it anyway, but, you know, sometimes I think about reacting to stuff on stream, laughing, all that. But your question, what are your thoughts on Starlight Rare market increase that seem to overlap the bonus bucks? Very, very good question. Now, the thing with Starlight Rares is that it's too much money, but people will wait for a quote-unquote sale because, you get 8% back. And if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player buying a Starlight Rare, you're going to visit TCG Player again to buy your other cards, right? 100% on the line. The people also wait for just buyouts in general for bonus bucks, and people are always trying to, get the highest rarity of stuff, all that. I think that with Starlight Rare bonus bucks, what really depends is the Starlight teetering on a buyout already, meaning that it's at least a good buyout, or is it getting bought out for the sake of being bought? If it's getting bought out for the sake of being bought out, which some do, it's gonna go calm down in, say, 3 months, right, or less. Now, if it's a good Starlight Rare buyout, right, like how IPs started slowly going up, because people bought IPs during the 8 to 10% bonus bucks sale because you're saving $100 there. People bought Apollosis, all that, like the generic good Starlight Rares. And you have to remember that just because it's not necessarily a buyout doesn't mean that the Starlights can't increase permanently, right? We are at the point where if I just type in Starlight here, to give a better example, we are at the point where, if they could show me a damn English copy, that'd be wonderful. 2,400 for English Starlight Rare. I could have got French for 600, but I really didn't want it. Apollosis, right, at, say, 3,000, right? Now, people, while the card didn't get bought out necessarily when we have these bonus bucks, people bought these cards, slowly increasing the price. So, yes, I would say that my overall thoughts on the Starlight Rare market watch increase that overlap with bonus bucks is it can increase the overall amount of a Starlight Rare, which is a good thing because it's the best time of place to buy Starlight Rares, but it won't always stick. So, how you doing, Jimmy Ha? How you doing? Oh, just got 6. Used affiliate. Thank you so much, my man. And I am not the MBT, but yeah, go ahead and react to whatever it is you want to. Appreciate you. Yeah, YouTube networking. Let's go. How are you doing, Drew Chamberlain? How are you doing? So I will open up an OTS pack because I got my donation here. We're going to open up a 19 here, but we do have a 16 right after. So Trap Eater. You know what? At least this card is good. You know, like this isn't super or anything, but OTS 19 has some of the worst picks for an OTS pack, which, by the way, I talked about that in a whole video, which I'm going to link over here just in case you guys have not watched it. It's actually, man, I uploaded it like 3 weeks ago, and you guys love my discussion videos, which is awesome because if you guys don't know, I would probably say that doing my discussion videos, besides market watches, are my favorite content to do. OTS 19 video. I misspelled. Oh no, I didn't misspell anything. Good. So there was a little leak on the tins. I think it's best. Yeah, we went over that a little bit previously. The Starlights from the first 3 sets are probably actually really freaking rare. 1 per 2 cases, 1 in 8-10 cases for a specific one. But anything after Defu is probably not that rare at all. Well, we had issues with Ignition Assault Starlight rares, right? But that was a one-time thing, and then sometime after, we just started getting a ton of it, right? Oh, snap. Did that PSA 10 Appaloosa for 3K actually sell? Oh, let's see here. Nope, it didn't. Might still be here then. Let's see. I didn't check the next page. No, they just increased it to 5,000, I guess. Or they took it off. That's a separate person. It's one of the two. Let's go Droplets. All right. I went over Droplets already, but I'll explain it one more time because I like this. Ulti Droplets, always going to be worth money. Hey, maybe we pull it here. Awesome, right? If you are looking for Droplets right now, get rid of any Droplets. You have Ultras from Duels of Deep, sell it now. You have Brothers of Legend Secrets, sell it now. OG Secret Rares are basically the only version that's going to hold a good amount of its value. I'm not saying Droplets is Ultra Rares are going to go in the dirt. They could go to 25. They could go to 20, maybe lower. Secrets from Brothers could go a little further down, but I don't think they're going to completely crash in value. But I told people to sell the Brothers at 80 and get your originals here. Original 61 here, really, really good. Yeah. Let's see. 3 GAN. Ulti Droplets are nice. They really are. In fact, I kind of want to look at in fact, this is another good card I think you guys should be looking at right now because I ended up picking one up for $3, and usually I would offer 5s on this card because it's quite cheap. But to see it go even lower, because I haven't looked at this card in a while, it's just mesmerizing. Titan-clad the Ash Dragon Secret Rare from Rise of the Duelist. Now, $6 here for your near miss. Now, yeah, it goes up a little bit higher. It goes up to 7 here. This card is amazing because you will always play it with the Dogmatica engine, and this will always be a target that you could dump with stuff like Ultimate Slayer, which obviously I think most players would rather dump Intis or something else. But you could, depending on what you're playing, if you're playing Dogmatica with, with Ultimate Slayer, which is a great thing. It helps you dump more. You'd be playing Timeclad. And I think this card's a great card overall. Now, what this card does is basically, if it's in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add to your hand or special a Fallen of Albaz or Dogmatica monster from your deck, right? So if you want to special your Ecclesia, and what's really awesome about this card is if you dump it with, say, Ultimate Slayer, you get your search, you get to shuffle back when a card that your opponent controls, when their monsters into the deck or whatever. And then at the end phase, you could special summon your Ecclesia, right? Ecclesia would go off and get your Fleur-de-Lis. And during your opponent's turn, you'll be able to special Fleur-de-Lis and basically interrupt. And that's really, really good here. For being an OG Secret Rise of the Duelist that has seen so much play, and it doesn't see as much play now, obviously, but still see some play. $6 is really, really good. So I would go ahead and grab this. Ulti TTNT. So if you guys don't know, I actually love doing OTS predictions, but with how stupid Konami is, I actually don't want to do those types of videos anymore. I'll react to OTS. I'll give you guys the info on it. I'll give you guys my thoughts like always. But instead of going my OTS predictions, I've decided to kind of put that on hold because OTS 20, depending on if they, because I know what do we have confirmed for OTS 20? Do we have? Oh yeah, ultimate rare cherries. Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible pick. I'm just not looking forward to it as much. But we might get right of Asmir because they might follow the War Enchantress. They made that an ulti. If it's a 50-50 chance. And then the third ulti, knowing Konami, I don't know what stupid shit they're going to give us. So, they could ulti feat Ash. No. See, that would be smart, right? I probably have more faith that they give us ultimate rare Moki Moki than ultimate rare Ash Blossom. I don't know why Konami is like really, really stuck on not giving us an ultimate rare Ash. Like they really don't want to do it. All right. They're like, no, we're never gonna give an ulti Ash. But stuff like ulti Apolloso, ulti Access Code, there's so many awesome ultis we could get, and we're not gonna get any of those. But yeah, Titaclad's a sick pickup for sure. I would love to see Ash ulti, by the way. I think Ulti Reaper is, or I should say Ulti Reaper. Of course, Ultimate Rare Cherries is not seeing play here. Cherries isn't seeing as much play as we all speculated. Nowhere even close, to be honest. I don't think it's a bad card, and it is a hand trap getting Ultimate Rare, so it's nice. My issue is I would rather see Ash. I would rather see Ghost Spell. I would rather see any other ulti. We've already got Ogre ulti, so now we're getting Cherries, which is a weird step. Maybe, and this is just speculation, they decided on making the Ghost Girls ultis, but since they made Ghost Ogre as an ultimate, which we're actually going to look that up over here as well for ultimate rares. Ultis are 232. I could have got these for 150 a pop, which is still a lot of money. I decided not to and I still don't regret it because I spent that money on other cards and just kept buying, selling, making money. But 232. It's really hard to get in on these, but I understand why they're 232, especially with Emergency's Teleport at 3. And this card, if you guys don't also know, you can send this card from your hand or your side of the field to graveyard. So a lot of people actually forgot about the field effect. None of the other Ghost Girls, unless Cherries has that effect, which I don't believe it does, has that effect. So you can Emergency Teleport this and just, there you go, there's your interrupt, which is really cool. But I think they're going back to Cherries and making this an ultimate rare because they're like, oh, well, we already made Ogre an ulti, but we released Winter Cherries before. We're going to make Cherries an ulti real quick, and then they're going to go make our ultis. So think maybe Ash could go to 21. I actually have a feeling. So first and secret rares are 15 for light play. Near mints are $18 going up to 20. I told people to get OG secret rares when they were like $5. If you did, you just quadrupled your money. I told people to get mega packs at like $2-3 because they weren't bad. Even though you should have got the originals, they're $4 right now. It's not too bad. If you just want the card to play the card. Personally, I want ulti Shireg. Now, here's the thing with Konami is whenever we have a format where we see quite a few decks played, I've always noticed that one deck in specific will usually get shafted the ultimate rare. For example, when it came to Eternals format, and Eternals format consisted of Sky Striker, Salamangreat, Orchist, Thunder Dragon, right? Every deck got ulti, Sky Striker getting four, but Salamangreat never got ulti, right? With Tri-Brigade, we had multiple decks being played, right? And yes, they got supers, but they never got ulti, while other decks that were meta while Tri-Brigade were in the format did. It's always one archetype that will get shafted an ulti, which I don't mind for Salamangreat. I don't like Salamangreat, but plus their cards don't even stay on the field for too long, so it's kind of a bit of a waste of an ulti. And they got the supers they needed. They got quite a bit of nice supers, but ulti Shireg, I would have loved that. I actually have a European secret rare that looks really cool. They still haven't been smart enough to put ulti Change of Heart or Yada that came off the ban list. Like, are you serious? Those are the two most iconic ban list cards. They're definitely Change of Heart. Yada is definitely a top 5. Maybe even Change of Heart. I would have, and I actually predicted ultimate rare Change of Heart. And then we got Skill Drain ultimate rare. Yeah. But yeah, no, I would love ultimate rare Change of Heart. Maybe they couldn't make it in time for production. They kind of already had their OTS listed. Maybe they're going to give us as our legacy card an ulti Yada and ulti Change of Heart. I would love that, Jimmy. You have no idea. Whoever is in Konami's market department definitely should keep his jobs. Knowing Konami would probably get Ulti Mystic Mine and Ulti Artifact Scythe. Do you find it crazy? And I want to ask everybody this. Do you guys find it crazy that people actually want Dagda banned and not Scythe? That's just insane to me. So, no, if we get Ultimate Mine, bro, I mean, people are being like, oh, Konami's trolling. No, Konami doesn't know how to troll, all right? Konami's just evil, right? It just is what it is. 1 second here, guys. All right. But yeah. In fact, you know what's really funny about the Ultimate Mine? I actually would probably believe it a little bit. Konami keeps Ulti Ash as their get out of jail free card when they're near bankrupt. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember they had a year where Konami didn't do anywhere close as well as it usually did, and they just brought back Stratos immediately. Stratos is such a random ban. They better make sure his ulti looked better than Ghost Ogre ulti. Ogre ulti was so bland it looked like a common. No, ulti Ogre in person looks beautiful, Jimmy Hall. At least for the NA TCG, I think it looks really good. But I personally like OG Secret more. It hasn't been, just because it hasn't been revealed or the leaks haven't showed it yet doesn't mean it's missing. I still think we're going to get it. They decline on Droplets due to another reprint, Mavens, Tins, or others. I don't know what Mavens is, but we're getting it in the Tins. Hey, Saki, how you doing, Dixon? What's up? Take a look at Neko Mana King. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations a stream. So far, we got 1. If we get a second donation, this feels heavy, guys. I feel like it's a droplet. We will open up an OTS pack. I am trying to get more OTS packs, and I just don't have plugs or connections for OTS packs. It's really unfortunate. I did have some people, but they all had to fall. They fell through basically all at the same time, with one just slowing down how he is getting OTS in general. So yeah. Neko Mana King. Oh, and if you donate through PayPal, please let me know so I can thank you. So Legendary Collection commons are like $7 here. 6 for Magician Force commons, but at least that's first. At least it's first. And then let's clear our filters here. Like 4.5. Yeah, it's ugly. It's really, really ugly. They really need to put more pop in them. They just need to put good product quality and make them more similar to older ultis. Like even you can notice such a shift between like the first 10, 12 packs of OTS the ultimate rares compared to the last 8, 9 ultimate rares. They just gave us a CR. Nowhere they're going to give us an ulti and a CR within a month. No way. If they do, I don't know what they're doing. They would never give us that, Jimmy Haw. They're just finally dabbling, like in the last 2.5 years, giving us like certain like IP sleeves, right? Certain cool Yu-Gi-Oh mats, right? They just started that when they were doing that in the OCG for like decades, right? It's not gonna happen. Doesn't make sense to ban. No, it doesn't make any sense to ban Dagda. You ban Hulk or Scythe and it's fine. Mine needs to go as well. You could still do the Dagda combo without Hulk. It's just that Hulk used to be the easiest way to do it, but certain decks will actually just play Dagda because it's easier for them to make, and cut Hulk so that they can play something else. It depends on what deck it is, as well. So, but yeah, no, the Dagda hit doesn't make sense either way. Just ban Scythe. Like the thing is with the Hulk and Scythe is that they go hand in hand, but Hulk has like 100 more problems that besides Scythe, and Scythe doesn't need Hulk. It just makes it easier, right? So I hope Konami doesn't think that the only reason Hulk is overpowered is because of Scythe, and why Scythe is overpowered is because of Hulk. Because if Konami has that misconception, we are fucked. So Konami don't troll us because they're too busy trolling Metal Gear fans. Bro, have you heard about Silent Hill? I talk about it once a day on live stream. Oh man. Oh, by the way, guys, on my gaming channel, which I'm actually going to plug here, I try to plug it once a stream. We have 48 subscribers. If 2 people could sub, we get to 50 subscribers. Gaming channel. I'm looking to get the second monitor and fixing my setup, not for the gaming, but for Yu-Gi-Oh as well, right? If I do that, I can start doing live streams. My goal is October. I just don't know if I'm going to hit it or not because honestly, I've always wanted to do gaming stuff and all that. It's hard to do 2 channels at once. And honestly, I'm not in a position where I can offset my load from one of my other aspects of revenue to plug into a YouTube channel. So yeah. I'm gonna head out. Sumeru calls. Can I get something? All right, I'll see you, bro. I'll see you. What price do you think will be a good pickup? Oh, by the way, guys, this is the link for the gaming channel, just so you guys know. Forgot you had a gaming channel. So now, oh, thank you, Rex. I appreciate it, bro. All right. Oh, and if you do sub, announce it. I'll thank you, bro. So where was I here? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, here it is. Nick C. So what price you think will be good to pick up Ash reprints at? Could have 2 within a month. Once we see what listed, I have to see more of the pre-sale listings because they could pre-list it for like $5. They could pre-list it for $15. And $10 when it comes to something that's usually 10 to 30, big difference. I can't answer the question right now because it'd just be bullshit info. Man. At least it would look cool. This ulti would look cool. It'd be terrible ulti pick, mind you, right? I would still complain about it, but it would at least look cool. Unlike Skill Drain, that looks lame as fuck. In fact, I guess I'll look at Skill Drain. All right, Skill Drain looked at. It's kind of crazy how a whole format can hinge on one card. Here's the thing: before Battle of the Elements, yes, mine was a thing, but it wasn't as bad. Yes, did Sky Strikers get a first place with it? Yes. Did they get a second place with it at like some regional? Yes. But it wasn't popping up as often. Now, I still think that it's a bad card, and I think it should be banned. But I also agree with something that Triff said, which is you should be playing the outs for this, right? And he didn't specifically say this, but you could kind of imply it that players also are just playing like one Harpy's Feather Duster and just seeing if they could draw into it. But no, yes, you should be playing the out, but you do have to draw. Like, for example, if I'm playing like my deck, right? Let's say I'm playing some type of combo deck, right? And I'm deciding to play, say, 3 Cyclones and a Duster, or 2 Cyclones and a Duster, right? I have my back removal, and I don't draw it for round 1, and I lose to mine, and they don't let me essentially out it in a different way. It sucks, right? And I still feel because it gives the game state, it's really boring, right? And if you look at, the top 4 Altergeist, Beat Cop, and other things, you can't outmine sometimes because of that, right? Especially if they have like a judgment. Like if you have an out for mine that gets Solemn Judgment, there's little to what you could do, right? And all that. I still think Mystic Mind should be banned personally, but no matter how broken a format is, I still think you should try to adapt with it and prepare for how broken it's going to be, regardless if the card should be banned or not. So I like what Triff said a lot, and I think more players should be like listening to that, not just reading the tweet, but actually listening. But I still am going to keep my opinion. I don't think it's a good rate card. Which, by the way, if you guys want to know, I talked to Triff one time over Twitter. Seems like a really kind guy. Would we ever collab? Who knows? But we'll see how it goes. Let's see what else. Thomas, if you get your gaming channel live, you should do a Dark Souls playthrough. What's really funny is I've only played Dark Souls 2, but I would love to do that. I'll sub for support. Oh, so I think we might have 50 subs already. 50 subs. Okay, hey, if you guys want to get to 52, that's fine. So I'm going to do 2 things. Now, look, the first year is going to be completely experimental. I'm going to do whatever I want in it and have fun, right? I'm going to play, for example, one game that is confirmed I'm playing is I'm going to play Soma, which is a horror game. And I love, because when I was a kid, 12, when I was watching PewDiePie and Markiplier, horror games were all in. And those were some of my favorite. And I'm not a guy who watches Let's Plays anymore, but I will always go back to watch those. They were just so fun. Plus, I love both of those creators. I don't watch those creators anymore, but just as people and for what they did for me, always love them, right? They helped me get through some hard times, right? I want to play some horror games, but I do want to play also multiplayer games. But I've always decided, like, if I'm never going to stake it on a multiplayer game, never will do that. I'll be doing Let's Plays in other games, but I will do multiplayer as well. If I'm ever at a point where it gets cloggy, at that point I could start another gaming channel, but that's if I get super successful, and we know how saturated the gaming market is. This will always be the channel I put the most effort into, right? But it's also nice because I do love YouTube, and I'm not trying to be negative here, but let's say I don't see myself quitting this game, but let's say in 10 years I do. You never know what'll happen, right? I don't think I will, especially with the goals I have, but you never know. It's cool to still have a YouTube channel, but I don't think I would, because even if I hate the game, I like you guys, and I love talking to you guys, and these live streams are super fun. And if anything, I would announce a break, but I feel good now, so hopefully that doesn't sound negative. Yeah, let's see. Oh no, Gods of the Third Eye went up because of Time Wizard, but it's not a bad card in general. Oh, the Island. Oh, I've played Island Isolation. I know Halo. I actually never owned an Xbox, but I still played Halo back in the day. Because you always knew like a bunch of kids had Halo, and I just went over to their houses and played it. I played the older ones on the Xbox, though. Don't get me wrong, because the Xbox was cheap back then. But maybe no, you should main Duster, not Cyclone, because Duster is going to get you more. And Cyclone with time, all that. Play the Duster. Oh yeah, do you see the no main deck monster winner deck? No. Oh yeah, the Mystic Mine burn garbage. Yeah, no, I saw it. You should have term goals like Bronze the Challenger for League of Legends or Bronze. So Jimmy, I know you're Korean. You have to remember that NA players are just like stupid. I'm not gonna miss my words. They're retarded. They're literally monkey apes. Right. I hit goal 4 and I quit playing. But have you seen MSK play this game? All right, Bro, MSK's hilarious. But no, I actually would do that if I could get like a lower account. What's your take on Runic? I bought the deck -2 tips and 2 found due to their prices shooting up. I think Runic is good and it's going to see some play. It just needs some time. But the biggest issue with these deck building sets, the hugest issue, is they don't get their best cards until a core set or 2 later. Like, look at Exo Sister. Exo Sister got one of their best cards. They did not. Their two best cards, no doubt, which is the Exo Sister. Actually, we got in Power, or not Power of the Elements, but in Dimension Force, and then Martha came out not in the initial set, but the core sets after, one at a time. Oh, Exo Sisters aren't seeing play. Maybe if Exo Sisters actually could see some fucking play when the deck came out, it would happen. But Konami doesn't want to give us these cards. They just don't, right? Why do we have to wait 8 months to get their best card? That's ridiculous. 8-9 months. Stupidity. I got a little angry there, so I apologize, but you guys get the point. Let's see. How many subs does the gaming channel have now? Still 50. Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't care about trickling subs a little bit there. But yeah, also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. So far, we got 1 donation, so it doesn't look like we're going to hit our goal, sadly. But if we do get another donation, I am opening up this OTS 16 pack. You guys could see an ulti droplets pool. I know that no one in the last 8 packs pulled the ulti from this pack. So, on a completely I want to drink my Coca-Cola. On a completely random note, how do you deal with dickheads at work? Like, people who think they're better than you and order you around. So, here's the thing. For my job, I don't work with anyone. I either buy and sell cards, do stocks, do YouTube, or something else. I've learned as an adult I'm not a 9-to-5 person, but I did actually have a food service job back when I was in college. about. I was actually working it when I told you guys I was still in school and I graduated. I worked there a little bit after I graduated, like a month or something, but I didn't really show up much, and I just straight up left essentially the second I graduated. What's called? Oh, and we got a donation here. I could go with you on LOL. NA macro game is garbage. I get a goal 4, and then I don't go past that. But if I ever started a series, I'd see how far I could go, and just like have fun there. Now, going back to this, right? I had people, and here's the issue. Ask that, and I'm going to tell this to everybody here, and I will open up the OTS 16. I'm not going to forget, guys. Don't worry. But when I worked at Culver's, I don't care about the employee, not the employees, but the customers as much. The issue is if your management and your employees and your coworkers suck, that's what really matters, right? If some old, like I had on my first day, some old lady, I asked her what was wrong with her order because she came into, okay, I'll tell you guys a quick story. She came into the place, went over to the ketchup dispenser and said, it called for the manager. She went like this to the manager, right? Before even ordering, and said, it's always sticky here. You guys, why are you guys not cleaned up? I'm like, oh man, we got an ultra Karen, right? She was like 70 something. When I brought her food, and this was my first day, right? She said, something's wrong with it. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with it, ma'am? She's like, read my lips. I'm like, I'm not fucking dealing with you. And I just walked away. Now, usually that would get you fired, but I just don't care. I'm not going to deal with this shit. And so I walked away. And she was so like belligerent and crazy that you could literally just say, no, I didn't do it. And your coworker / manager will probably believe you. That because they'll understand that they didn't see it. Not if they don't, and they don't know it for sure, they can lose an employee over nothing. That'll make stuff a bigger deal. I talked back to my managers and some employees. Sometimes I said, look, and it's easier to do nowadays because they need employees. So if you want to act belligerent, they need you, right? You have to remember, as an employee, you and company are not the same. The company wants its best interests, and you have your own best interest. You guys are not a fucking team. You are a temporary alliance, if anything. So what I did was I just told people, well, I'm not going to say a full story, but let's just say I got revenge on one coworker of mine. I think I got in too much trouble, but it was just funny. Opportunity just landed in my lap. But I told people how it is. I said, look, I'm not doing that, all that. And what I ended up doing is when I quit, I just stopped showing up. Like, I don't take shit. And the thing is, though, is if you have only one job, you kind of have to take shit, and it's really unfortunate. That's just how life is. But hopefully that answers your hold on. Hopefully that answers your question. Not all Koreans are gaming gods. However, the highest I ever got StarCraft 2 is Masters 3. Hey, dude, Masters 3 is really good, though. But here, yeah, and then Diamond 4 in League, dude, that's still here's like, if you hit Diamond 4 in League, you can hit Masters in NA. And you have to remember that's like top 1.5% or less. Masters is 1% or below. So yeah. But the thing is like gold 4 in like NA is probably like bronze 2 in Korea. I have max rate Neos deck, blah, blah, blah. I have the 10 promo series. Should I upgrade to the secret first set or the ghost? Dude, if you actually have get ghost or Neos because it's actually really good. All right, let's open up this pack. Because I actually was not joking when I said it felt heavy. All right, come on. Let's see. Can we get an ulti droplet? Royal Magical Library. Power of the Cyberstein Super Rare. Okay, so a little bit. Wait a second. You're joking. You guys aren't going to see it, but it actually has a crease right over here. Yeah, it's not going to show it, but wow. Cool. Well, whatever. Now imagine if that was the ulti droplets. Yeah. Is that called a Karen nowadays? The really rude ladies that yell for the manager? Yeah, that's what they're called. Man. Yeah, no, it is. Like, I have stories I could tell you guys. that are hilarious. But like honestly, bro, I cannot work fast food. I'm just gonna punch someone. You know, I know Wendy's is pretty good at giving ass whoopings. Too soon for that joke. Yeah, no problem. Nice Stein. Yeah, I mean, at least it's a super Stein. Yeah, fresh pack is what it is. Here's the thing, though. It was in my bag for about a day or two. So maybe I did something stupid with it. However, I've never had this problem. So is what it is. Can you imagine ulti droplets that are creased straight out of the pack? I know exactly how that feels. Yeah, you got your Starlight and your Prosperity like that. It's just, yeah. It is what it is. But let's see. What else do I want to go over? So we only have like 10 more minutes for the stream. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. We've had 2. So it's possible to hit our goal, but I don't have anything else open. Let's look at Tactical Masters and just kind of see where it's at. 100 for your Drolls. Again, if you want to see our Droll, this is what you should get it for. You know, you got the Arima. People really like her artwork and everything. Like, this card looks so gorgeous. 84. It's not that bad. 1 second here, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. You guys didn't hear anything in the background, like music or anything, right? Hopefully, you guys did. I want to see our Droll so badly, but I feel like I might as well spend a bit more and get the ultis. So the thing with Droll and Lockbird Ultimate, let's just see what's at. Because they could. Okay, I saw like this. Maybe it's 170, 193. You're paying double. Yeah, you're paying double on it. Honestly, I don't know. I think CRs are going to go up, but some people actually will like the CRs more because at least CRs have good product quality sometimes. All right, let's go back to Tactical Masters here. She went up. She was like 40, 50. Now she's at 87. I guess people like their big titty waifu. 79, this was 58. Told people to get it. Really tips at 72. That's all right. Cyclones at 57. I think I'd rather get ultis, but Cyclone CRs aren't bad at 57. They're really good, actually. 62 for your Labyrinth, not bad. 60, 60, 55, 60. That's actually not bad. Just get the ulti. I told people it would be $40 to $45 week 1. It's been about a week since we've gotten this. I said 40 to 45. It's 48. I think players, for some reason, like the CR. I don't know why, but it should go down even further. Just get the ultis. Trap checks aren't too bad at 50 because no one's spending 120 on this. 50 to 57, that's okay. I'd rather play the secrets because the secrets look gorgeous, but that's not too bad. Astro Bitch at 30, garbage. Funny seeing the Ultra at 30, honestly. 15 to 17 on the Runic Fountains, 13. 13's on the Trap is crazy. 6s, 3s, the 4s, rares are 2 to 3, 2. I mean, the set, you can't really make your money back off a box. In fact, how much are boxes here? I just want to see. Why is it not showing me the boxes? Boxes on this page? Here it is. Okay. Oh, these are actually dropping a little further. $50 for your box. Now, usually I would say not to get a set, but let's actually evaluate it here. You're going to pull probably 3 Drolls, right? I've seen the average anywhere from 2 to 4. So let's call it 3, right? The Drolls are $3 each. Basically guaranteed. So you are paying $41 for this box. You pull the Runic Ultra, that's good. That's $29. You have to make $12 more. The bulk's not bad. Supers can go up as investments. You get some bulk. You could pull $12 from 2 ultras easily, a lot more easier. But you also get the chance of a CR, which would probably trip. So if you get 3 boxes, right, it's hoping for 1 good CR, right? Let's say you pull the 9 draws average, right? So you're paying, say, 123 for a box, right? And you pull 1 CR, that's like, say, anywhere from 60 to $100. You don't have to pay to get too much extra. It's not bad. If you can get a case that starts giving it you the stuff for like 44, like 44 a box, 43 a box, and it's sealed, this set might be pretty good to actually grab right now. So we know it's never going to get a reprint for years. Like they still don't want to reprint Genesis Impact. We always talk about this, but I still think Zeus Ulti is one of the best value cards you can buy right now. Let's take a look at that. What do you guys, what, let's put up a poll here. I want to see something. 41 likes, by the way. Awesome. If you haven't liked the video yet, make sure to smash that like button. Did you guys watch it? I would definitely do this live. All right, questions there, because if I can get a case for a good price, I will get a case because I do see potential in the set, but not like a random box or 2. Like the box is so low and we have a money rare. That's basically one of the bigger reasons. Hey, Stock, you got here a bit late. Bro, we're about to end. What do you mean a little bit late? I'm just kidding. How are you doing, Rain Backstash? I think the Mega Tins are going to be great, and I definitely think you should pre-order them if you get less for 200 or 220, like 220 or less. But only the Yugi Boomers hunt for CR Scapegoat. I think so too. Let's see how much Ulti Zeus is. Starlight Rares, I got one for like 300, I think. 500, 600. The card could go up to 1,000. I'll trade it or sell it away. I don't care. Ultis are $55. This did go up to 60. People realize it's way too damn low, and Exo Sisters play it. I think that, oh, by the way, someone asked about Exo Sisters. I think it's a good deck, but it's easily going to not compete with anything from Grand Creators or Tier Limit and Display. Tier 2 best. But you can play it as a budget meta option for sure now. Ulti Zeus is not bad at 55, 57. I only own 1 Zeus, but I want to pick up more because I know the card will be 100 plus eventually. Yeah, you should definitely do it. You should have done it at 40. I should pick up CR singles for the waifus and Tama. Waifus always go up. I mean, you're kind of right. You might pull 5 CRs in a case. I pull 10 in 2. Hey, it just means that we have extra profit, right? Because here's the thing about Tactical Masters, right? The CRs, there's one gamble with the CRs, right? Because here's the thing. If you pull even a Scapegoat, it's $40 to $49. It's not good, but the box is basically paid for, right? Astrograph isn't good either. But if you pull one of these, it's not great, right? But yeah. Ulti Zeus is still cheap at 50 to 60, 100% worth. Ulti Ecclesias can also at 100. Actually, let's look at Ecclesia right now. I misspelled it. Also, I've been reading One Piece again lately. I'm at Saboti Park. I think I'm at chapter 535. Something like that. I took a break around 498, 499. And I'm really liking it. I really want to at least get to 7,800. Like, I know it's on a hiatus right now, One Piece. And I'm not in, like, a big rush to get caught up anyway. But, yeah. Ultis are $40. Man, these were 35 and they were way too cheap. 44. Okay. I still think this card could go up. I still think it's kind of low. Some people are still trying to play it, by the way. In fact, I want to see. So it's 45 listings. If I go verified, and then I go near mint, we're at 30 listings. Bombs off 44, but again, 500 sales there. People might not want to buy from that one. Yeah, you got some people with 3. People got them for 55, 58 already listed. It'll bounce back up. That's what I think. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. I'll answer another question or two probably, but again, I am ending. So if you guys have any questions, it's free to ask questions. Go ahead now. If you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 5 donations. We've only gotten 2 so far, but hey, it happens, better than 0. Am I right or am I? Yeah. Dweller is insane this format. How much is ulti Dweller? Let's take a look here. I think they're like 80 last time I checked. 82. It's not bad. They were like 55 to 65 continuously. I told people get your copy. It could go up, but I wouldn't really put much on it. Again, when I think about ulti Dweller, I think to myself, why wasn't this an Astral Pack? Why wasn't this an early OTS ulti even? That's how I see it, how it is. The Dweller's always super strong. It's just there's some times where it's like you would sacrifice part of your decks to use it, or it's really, really good. It's one of the two. Dweller's never... It's not often that Dweller's in a bad spot. In fact, Ulti Book and Moon 78, I think you guys should still grab this. Rafflesia is at 40. That's not good, but it is what it is. Super Diva's at 5. Generator Token at 4. Okay. Formula's at 2. No, that's some money. The Lady in White is $1. Maybe I'll get some OTS 13. Shit. It is what it is. Hitting on the extract never goes out of style, and searching the future Dogmatica card can always be a trigger for a buyout. I think that Dogmatica could actually get a little more support even. Let's look at Ulti Toon Kingdom. You guys know I love this card. I always tell people to get it. Whenever people tell me, hey, I want to invest in Ulti, $39, $40. I need it to hit 80. I really do. I don't like Skullmeister as much as I could. I just never like playing it. I don't like it. And Konami needs to stop that. They really do. I'm so sick and tired of seeing that. I really am. And so is basically everybody else. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the market watch. We went our 2 hours. I'm probably going to do a market watch Thursday. I'm really just kind of waiting for the ban list here to do a prediction and all that. Pikachu and Charizard Syndrome, basically how I would see it. But like I said, like the video if you haven't, subscribe. If you guys have not, in fact, how many likes? Oh, how is the poll going actually? 1 second. Let me look at the poll. 13 votes. Okay. I know what I was going to do regardless of the poll, but Pranks could see some play, but they would get naturally kicked out of the meta because Power of the Elements just power crept the game. It is what it is. Thanks, man. Thank you, Kid Navajo. Thank you, Drew Chamberlain, for not only for showing up with the donation. Hopefully, guys enjoyed this market watch. I'm going to link my gaming channel just one more time here. Just so those who may be coming late, go sub. AG Preso, it's fun stream, Saki. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, my man, for showing up, and thank you for being a YouTube channel member. And thank you for anyone who's a YouTube channel member, by the way. No pressure to become one, but if you do, you're really helping me out. Especially because this economy, we're about to enter a recession. I'm at the point where, these extra dollars are getting needed a bit, Thank you, Gerada. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, peace out, Jimmy Ha. Oh, I'm going to wait. I should probably wait to a minute and a half, let everybody say goodnight. I'm not going to be in a rush. I want everyone to be able to say goodnight. I'll be rewatching this tomorrow during my work shift. Always gets me through. Oh, that's good, my man. I mean, honestly, I've heard of people doing that, and that's how people listen to these long podcasts and all. But it really always depends on your job, because when I see jobs, they don't even want you to check your phone. If you're working diligently for 2 hours and there's nobody around, you check your phone for a whole damn minute, companies go crazy. That's why, and I kind of hate that, but it's good if yours doesn't. All right, let's that. 1 second. Good night, bro. Thanks for the stream. All right, back to Heartstuck on Platform Master Rule. Good night. Good night, man. Good night, Mr. 9. Nightman, what time is it there, by the way? It's 12:03. Teach me LOL sometime. Dude, you're Diamond 4, you said, so don't worry. You'll be good. Oh, yeah, no, League. If you play StarCraft, at least you'll understand more complex games. You cannot teach someone who doesn't play a MOBA League of Legends. It's too hard. Too difficult. But yeah, thank you, Clark Kent, for coming by. And yeah, good night.